A question I get asked a lot of times is, should I train with heavy weights, or should I train with light weights and a little bit faster? Now, this is a question that not only me, but probably every coach gets asked. And the way I approach it is pretty simple. So I want you guys to understand my way of approaching an athlete that comes to me. Now, most of the athletes are probably going to use both of these, and when you use heavy weights and when you use light weights will depend on when your competition is. So I work with a lot of fighters, so it will highly depend on what date your fight is. Let's say an athlete comes to me and he's got a powerlifting background, he's super strong, and he's got quite a bit of experience in heavyweight training. Now, for me to keep doing heavy weights won't really assist in anything, because my end goal, remember, every coach's end goal should be making the athlete as athletic as possible and reaching a full athlete. And that means you have to be strong, you have to be fast, you have to be powerful, you have to be powerful for longer durations. So you have to reverse engineer your way to the outcome. So for, I don't know, a Thai box, you have to have specific physical qualities. So what am I missing for this guy, or for this athlete, to reach his peak performance? Now, what we have here is a force velocity curve. Force on here and velocity. I hope you can see it, because it's the fifth time I record it. I'll be quite annoyed. Now, the principle is, the heavier you are, the slower you're going to move. The heavier the weight you're using, the slower the movement is going to be, sorry. Now, every athlete will have to work his way around this force velocity curve. So you'll have to have things like your 1 rep maxes is up here, and your really light movements like sprinting and plyos are over here. So going back to the example of a powerlifter, he will be working a bit more towards this end of the force velocity curve, whereas a Thai boxer that just came to me, always done a lot of running, never really hit the weights, we'll probably start him around here, work our way up here, and then complete the force velocity curve. So you kind of start understanding, you're filling the gaps. Someone has got a lot of force, then they need to work velocity. Someone's got a bit more velocity, then they have to work force. A pretty simple concept, but a lot of people don't realize it until they see it on paper or on a board. So remember, if you're an athlete, you want to work all your way through the force velocity curve. Not only here, not only sprints, not only squats, not only deadlifts at 80-90% of your 1 rep max. You have to do some power work over here. Then you've got your speed strength, your strength speed, your sprints. And the way you combine this into your schedule, into your weekly routine, is totally up to you. And then we go into another topic, which is called periodization, and how you work different elements of this within your bigger plan.